EST of WWE.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
This woman has accomplished so much, but this may just be uncharted territory. An ambulance match.
We're going to have to see something extraordinary out of her tonight if she's going to be the one slamming the door at the end of this match.
But I think she is more than up to the challenge. The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Well, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I'd see Graves even dancing over there.
I'm not sure I'd call that dancing.
Behold, a superhero come to life.
One of the most monumental acquisitions in WWE history.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Take a look at this awe-inspiring physique. A true work of art.
Jade Cargill is truly dedicated both in and out of the ring. She has got to be ready for the unrelenting power of Bianca Belair.
And don't forget about the dreaded hair whip.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Here we go, ambulance match underway. In this match, there's only one path to victory. You have to get your opponent into the ambulance and close the door.
And that rule is the only rule in this kind of match. In order to accomplish this task, these superstars can be as savage as they want.
And honestly, that's what it's going to take to get a win here. No one's just going to let you put them into the ambulance.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Cargill now on the offensive. Jade setting herself up top. And she
up high.
Diving clothesline.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Torture rack submission.
It's a torture rack.
Up top high, but look at the well-placed elbows will force the counter, and a great break.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
What a display of strength here.
Driven down face first.
Corey, how could you proceed in this type of match?
But you can't overthink it. You simply have to beat the life out of your opponent. When they're hanging on by a thread, stuff them in the ambulance and slam the door. Putting her in a dangerous position.
Reverse on Cargill.
what a hot shot.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Oh, Jade taking on some damage.
An incredibly confident attack there from Bianca Belair.
What a counter! Wow, what a pump kick!
She's able to evade. Dire situation here for Bianca as Jade has her in her sights.
Jade Cargill lifts her opponent up. Look at the power into Jade.
Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
And she slides her back to the mat. Specifically targeting the leg. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind.
Headed back into the ring. Looking a little dazed here.
Belair hooking both arms of her opponent, making it look easy.
Into the glam slam.
And Belair is making a statement right there.
Bianca Belair with the power and the KOD.
She could be moments away from being hauled away in an ambulance.
Boom! She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. What a display of strength here. She had that scouted. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory. Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena. Trying to force the first door clock.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on, shut the thing, win the thing, come on.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance. Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon.
And they actually escape from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, man.
Climbing up to the top of the ambulance. No good can come from this.
She's got the high ground on top of the ambulance. She's climbing to a new frontier here. Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
Bianca and Jade have been going to war, and neither one is... Jade Cargill hooking the arms of her opponent, and this is about the time that they feel jaded.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending.
Oof.
A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air. This is crazy. Down with a backbreaker. And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
Really flirting with disaster up there on the roof of the ambulance. One false move could lead to catastrophe. Great reaction from Belair.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Trying to fight back and stay in this match. Boom! Crash landing.
This has gone from bad to worse. Someone's got to get out here and be the voice of reason.
Powerbomb!
Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads need to prevail. Belair.
The EST hoists up her opponent.
KOD.
This might be the best shot she gets. Load her into that ambulance and slam those doors.
Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
This is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just
Oh,
no! Whoa, look out! That was a crushing dive off of the ambulance. How either competitor can move after that is beyond belief. And face first they go.
I don't know if Cargill can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, Belair's really just overpowering and overwhelming Cargill right now. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
And Belair gets beat to the punch. Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. Oh, quick way to respond with
the EST looking to secure the win.
the KOD.
That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Has their opponent in the ambulance and one step closer to victory. Look at the strike. First door shut. Needs one more.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
She's going up now. Going up high. From way up.
Axe handle.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
Catapulting down on the opponent. Sent flying out of the ring here. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room. Climbing the ambulance. What is she thinking? Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
I can't look. Whoa, what a landing. Well, now we know what lengths either one of these competitors will go to in order to win this battle.
Targeting the arm now. And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Desperately trying to... Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Just close the second. And they shut the door and have won this ambulance match.
What a grueling victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
There's our winner of this ambulance match.
One of the